Hello everyone. We are right now dealing with chapter 4 from Indian Economic Development. We have already finished 3 chapters from Indian Economic Development, and the third chapter that we have finished from the IED was about liberalization, privatization, and globalization. Chapter 4 is about poverty. Now, what are the topics that we are going to see in this chapter? Here are those topics. See, first of all, we are going to see here the meaning of poverty. Okay, this is the first topic that we are going to see, meaning of poverty. Then, who are poor? Now, we will see here poor in rural areas and urban areas, and then characteristics. We are going to see the measures of poverty. There are two measures: relative poverty and absolute poverty. What are the meaning of the relative and absolute poverty? Then we will see the categorizing of poverty. Poverty line, which is that line below which the people are considered as the poor, that we are going to see. Limitations of poverty, causes of poverty we will see, and we will also see the measures to overcome those poverty. Poverty के reasons क्या हैं, and how we can overcome that poverty, that also we are going to see. And we will also see in this chapter what programs and policies the government has undertaken to eradicate poverty, poverty elevation programs. And lastly, we will critically evaluate, we will see the positive and negative aspects of the things that which are done by the government to eradicate the poverty. Okay, these are the topics that we are going to see. Now, let's start our topic with the introduction first of all. Okay, now see, in our previous chapter we have studied the economic policy that India has taken in the last 7 decades. So far, see, in the second chapter what we have seen, Indian economic development from 1950 to 1990, so that 40 years. And 91 में जो न्यू इकोनॉमिक पॉलिसी आई थी, लिबरलाइजेशन, प्राइवेटाइजेशन एंड ग्लोबलाइजेशन, उसके भी हमने पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव एस्पेक्ट्स देखे हैं. सो टोटल लास्ट 70 ईयर्स, 7 डिकेड्स में क्या क्या चेंजेस आए हैं पॉलिसी में, दैट वी हैव सीन, एंड द आउटकम ऑफ दैट पॉलिसी ऑल्सो वी हैव सीन, एंड डेवलपमेंट कितना हुआ है सो फार ड्यूरिंग दिस 7 decades that we have seen. Now, providing minimum basic needs to the people and reduction of poverty have been the major aims of independent India. Independent के बाद one of the major hurdle that the country was facing was about poverty. Still, we are facing that problem. The pattern of development that the successive 5-year plan envisaged laid emphasis on the upliftment of the poorest of the poor. अब ये जो सेकेंड चैप्टर में हमने देखा, फर्स्ट 40 ईयर्स में 7 5-year प्लान्स इम्प्लीमेंट हुए हैं, जिसमें एक ये भी बात कही थी कि पूरेस्ट ऑफ द पुअर को हमें आगे ले आना है, जिनको हम कहते हैं अंत्योदया. We need to uplift the poorest of the poor. Integrating the poor into the mainstream and achieving the minimum standard of living for all. This was the main aim. Minimum standard of living सब लोगों के लिए अचीव हो जाए. Minimum basic necessities, food, clothing, shelter, education, then health facilities, all these basic facilities should be available to all. Now, while addressing the Constituent Assembly in 1947, Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister, said, "This achievement is but a step and opening up of opportunity." He is talking here about the independence. The independence that we got is actually opening an opportunity to the great triumphs and achievements that are waiting for us. Great achievements, great success, all these things are waiting for us, and this is actually an opportunity. the independence was actually an opportunity to end up the poverty, the ignorance, the disease and the inequalities. ये सब end करना है, इसके लिए ये एक अपॉर्चुनिटी हमें मिली है. इंडिपेंडेंस है वो एक अपॉर्चुनिटी है इन सब चीज़ों को हटाने के लिए, to bring equality, to eradicate poverty, ignorance and achieve many success. See, now poverty is not only a challenge for India, but it is also for the world, as 1/5 of the world's poor lives in India alone. So big you can say problem the country faces, where about 300 million people are not able to achieve the basic needs. Most often poverty is the situation that people want to escape. Every people want to escape from this situation. Nobody wants to be in this situation. Everybody wants to move away from this situation. So poverty is a call to action for the poor and the wealthy alike, a call to change the world so that many more may have enough to eat, shelter, education, health, protection from violence and a voice in what happens in their community. Everyone wants themselves to free from all these things. Everyone should have enough food to eat. They need proper adequate shelter. They need to have the basic education and health facilities. They need to protect themselves from the violence. To know what helps to reduce the poverty. Now, how to reduce the poverty, what works to reduce the poverty and what does not work to reduce the poverty. Poverty has to be defined properly. Poverty has to be studied properly. Poverty को हटाने के लिए क्या हेल्पफुल होगा, क्या हेल्पफुल नहीं होगा, how the poverty will be removed, ये सब डिटेल में समझने से पहले you need to understand, you need to study, you need to measure the poverty. Poverty has to be looked at through various indicators, that is level of income and consumption, social indicators, indicator of vulnerability to risk, indicator of socio-political access. In this chapter all these things we are going to study in detail. So one line you need to remember here, the independence that we got is actually an opportunity for us. Words of Jawaharlal Nehru, it is actually an opportunity for us to achieve the success, the achievements, to bring an end to the poverty, ignorance and to bring end to inequality. Okay, you need to first of all understand what is the poverty, then you can understand what will help to solve the problem of poverty. Okay, now let's further move to the topic of meaning of poverty. Poverty has many faces which have been changing from place to place and across time. Now in simple lines अगर कोई पूछता है कि poverty क्या है, then this is the line. Okay, see what is that. Poverty is the ability to fulfill the minimum requirement of life. अगर हम अपनी बेसिक नेसेसिटीज पूरी कर लेते हैं तो the people are not poor. If they are not able to fulfill the minimum requirement of the life, poverty is there. That is what the simple line says. In other words, poverty refers to the state in which an individual is unable to fulfill the basic requirement. Poverty is the state where a person is not able to fulfill the basic requirement that are food, clothes, housing, education and health facilities. Okay, so these facilities अगर कोई country में fulfill नहीं होती है, then you can say poverty is there. In a developing country, large country like ours, developing country, large proportion of population is deprived of the basic amenities, basic facilities for quite long time. It can be said that such a nation lives in poverty, grows in poverty and remains in the vicious circle of the poverty. Developing country अगर उसमें proper steps नहीं लिए गए, then a country grows, lives and remains in the vicious circle of the poverty. A country cannot come out of that vicious circle. Now, who are poor? You would have noticed in your localities and neighborhoods, both in rural and urban areas, that some of us are poor and some of us are rich. This everyone might have noticed. Starvation and hunger are the key features. The poor lacks the basic literacy and skills and hence limited economic opportunities. See, poor people does not have that skills. They do not have proper knowledge. Literacy is not there. So they don't have that much economic opportunities. If they have skills, if they have got knowledge, education, they have the literate, they have got the opportunities. But here, less economic or no economic opportunities. Poor people also face unstable employment. If at all they have got employment, that employment is not stable. It is like seasonal. For few months they have got job with them, for few months they didn't have got any work. So that is unstable employment. Those who cannot fulfill the basic requirement of life are called poor. Simple, हमने ऊपर भी देखा ये line. A person who is not able to fulfill his basic necessity is poor. When minimum needs of the life are not fulfilled, a person is like, he is in discomfort, pain, sufferings, all these things will happen. Now let's see poor in urban area and poor in rural areas. Let's first of all talk about urban areas. Now when we talk about poor in urban area, poor people like push cart vendors, जो कार्ट वेंडर्स होते हैं, cobblers, women who string flowers, rack pickers, vendors, beggars, इन सब लोगों के पास बहुत कम एसेट्स होते हैं या तो होते ही नहीं हैं. Now they reside in kacha hutments. The house is very, that is not very strong house, and the walls are baked with mud and the roof is covered with grass, bamboo, thatch, wood. एंड द पोरेस्ट ऑफ देम, इनमें से भी अगर पोरेस्ट की और बात की जाए तो इन लोगों के पास ही कुछ होता ही नहीं है. ओके, सो दिस इज द सिचुएशन ऑफ द पुअर पीपल इन अर्बन एरिया. नाउ इन रूरल एरिया, many of them are landless. Even if some of them have the land, it is only dry land and wasteland, जिसका कोई मतलब नहीं है, जिसका कोई यूज नहीं है. Many rural people do not have even 2 meals a day. Rural poor work as landless agricultural laborers. They work as laborers in some others' land. Cultivators with very small land holding. Landless laborers engage in various non-agricultural jobs also. Okay, जो poor people urban rural areas में हैं, they work, they have some other non-agricultural jobs, and the basic literacy and skills यहाँ इन लोगों के पास बहुत कम होती है, because of which economic opportunities इनके पास भी नहीं होती हैं. Okay, so this was something about the urban areas and rural areas में जो poor people हैं उनकी बात हमने की. Okay, now the characteristics of poor. The first, hunger and starvation. This is the key feature of the poorest person. Okay, so malnutrition is alarming high among poor. Yes, and physically, health wise they are not fit. Nutrition enough उनमें नहीं होते हैं. Malnutrition is much in those people. That is first point. Poor health. Physically they are weak due to ill health, disability or serious illness, and the rate of death is also high among these people. Basic facilities lack होने की वजह से, poor health की वजह से the mortality rate is also very high among them. Debt trap, very big characteristics of the poor. They don't know about the proper ways to borrow the money, so they borrow the money from the money lenders who charge the high rate of interest from them, and the whole life goes in paying the interest. Still principal amount है वो तो outstanding ही है. Okay, तो क्या हुआ, डेट ट्रैप ही हुआ। अब कई बार उनके पास इंटरेस्ट देने के लिए भी पैसे नहीं होते, सो दे बोरो मनी टू पे द इंटरेस्ट, सो ट्रैप में फंस जाते हैं। क्योंकि इन लोगों के पास अवेयरनेस नहीं है इंस्टीट्यूशनल सोर्सेस कौन कौन से हैं। ये मनी लेंडर्स है वो नॉन इंस्टीट्यूशनल सोर्स है। ओके, पॉइंट नंबर 3, वीक बार्गेनिंग पावर। They are not able to negotiate for the legal wages from the employers. Employers exploit them. They take more hours of working from them and they pay less accordingly as compared to the work which they are doing. And they have limited economic opportunities due to literacy. अब लिटरेसी की लैकिंग की वजह से वो कोई और जगह पे भी काम नहीं कर सकते हैं, जो उनको काम आता है वहाँ उनको कम सैलरी मिलती है। सो दे हैव टू फेस बार्गेनिंग पावर वीक, दे कैन नॉट बार्गेन, दे कैन नॉट आस्क फॉर द मोर सैलरी। ओके, एंड समटाइम्स अनस्टेबल एम्प्लॉयमेंट भी देखने को मिलता है। बेसिक फैसिलिटीज़ इनके पास नहीं होती है, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी एंड वाटर की। मोस्ट पुअर हाउस होल्ड डू नॉट हैव एक्सेस टू द इलेक्ट्रिसिटी। सी दिस थिंग, प्राइमरी कुकिंग फ्यूल इज फायरवुड एंड काउडंग केक। A large section of poor do not have access to safe drinking water. Again, health issues हो जाएंगे इससे। They do not have the facility of safe drinking water. And the primary cooking fuel which they are using is the wood and the cow dung cake. Gender inequality is also much seen here in poor people. There is evidence of extremely gender inequality in participation of gainful employment, education, and decision making with the family. So the girls and the women's, they are not much educated. They are not allowed to take part in the decisions of the family. Poor women receive less care on their way to motherhood. Their children are less likely to survive or be born healthy. अब सी, वमेंस अगर हेल्दी नहीं है, यू नो, द चिल्ड्रन आर लेस लाइकली टू सर्वाइव और बी हेल्दी। Identification on occupation, on basis of occupation. Scholars have identified the poor on the basis of their occupation. अब scholars हैं वो poor को कैसे identify करते हैं? On the basis of their occupation and the assets that they are having. They state that rural poor work mainly as a landless, agricultural laborers, cultivators with very small land, landless laborers who are engaged in variety of non-agricultural jobs, and tenant cultivators with small land holdings. So these are the characteristics जिनसे आइडेंटिफाई होता है ये पुअर हैं, उनके ऑक्यूपेशन से आइडेंटिफाई होता है। एक तो लैंडलेस लेबरर्स होते हैं, उनके पास होती है लैंड होल्डिंग्स तो भी बहुत कम होती है। दे आर एंगेज इन वेरियस नॉन एग्रीकल्चरल जॉब्स। पॉइंट नंबर 8, माइग्रेशन टू द अर्बन एरिया। द अर्बन पुअर आर लार्जली ओवरफ्लो ऑफ द रूरल पुअर। यस, रूरल में उनके पास कोई अपॉर्चुनिटी है नहीं, सो दे मूव टू द अर्बन एरिया, so they migrate to the urban area in search of the employment and the livelihood. So the urban poor are largely the overflow of the rural poor. Overflow क्यों हो गया है urban poor? Because migrate होते हैं rural area से poor in search of employment and livelihood. Laborers who do a variety of casual job and the self-employed who sell a variety of things on roadside are engaged in these type of activities. The poor people who migrate, they are engaged in casual jobs, small self-employed activities which are carried on the roadside. These are the activities which are being carried on by them. So these are the certain characteristics of poor people that we have seen. Let's revise the points once. Health and starvation. Debt trap, their bargaining power is weak. They didn't have much basic facilities like electricity and water. Gender inequality is seen in them. They are identified as poor on the basis of their occupation and migration to the urban area. Now let's talk about the next topic, that is measures of poverty. Let's see this topic, measures of poverty. Now there are two measures. See, this topic is important from the exam viewpoint also. Measures of poverty. There are two measures, absolute poverty and relative poverty. Let's talk about both the topics. What is relative poverty and what is absolute poverty? Okay, now let's talk first of all about the relative poverty, everyone. Now, what is relative poverty? It refers to the poverty of people in relation to other people, region or nation. When you compare to nation, when you compare to region, when you compare to people, you can say that you are talking about, or we are talking about, relative poverty. It is the income position of one group of people in comparison with the other. यहाँ पे जब आप दो लोगों को compare करते हो, okay, when you do the comparison of two countries, two regions, or two communities, or two people, you are talking about relative poverty. Relative poverty compares the inequality of income and assets. Now what you are comparing here between two nation, two person and two regions, their income and the assets. It helps in understanding the position of the different person or the group here. Relative poverty is also interpreted in terms of inequality of income with the country. For example, see, ये एग्जाम्पल आप लोग थोड़ा ठीक से समझिएगा. 20% ऑफ लो इनकम ग्रुप एंड 20% ऑफ हाई इनकम ग्रुप के बारे में बात हो रही है इंडिया की. ओके, टोटल पॉपुलेशन वी कंसिडर इट एज 100%, एंड उसमें से जो 20% रिच हाई इनकम ग्रुप है उनकी बात होगी एंड 20% लो इनकम ग्रुप है उनकी बात होगी. ओके, सो लेट्स फर्स्ट सी अबाउट 20% लो इनकम ग्रुप of people in the national income is barely 8.5%. जो 20% लो इनकम ग्रुप है उनका कंट्रीब्यूशन नेशनल इनकम में 8.5% है, एंड 20% हाई इनकम ग्रुप जो है उनका कंट्रीब्यूशन 46.2% है. यू कैन इमेजिन मोर देन 5 टाइम्स. अगर 20% लो इनकम ग्रुप को लेते हैं तो उनका कंट्रीब्यूशन 8.5% है, एंड 20% हाई इनकम ग्रुप को लेते हैं तो उनका कंट्रीब्यूशन है 46.2%. The concept of Lorentz curve and Gini coefficient are used to measure relative poverty. This is a curve and some statistics which helps to measure the relative poverty. Okay, so that is about relative poverty. Now let's talk about absolute poverty. Okay, so once again, relative poverty मतलब क्या? You are comparing here to nation, to regions, and you are coming to one conclusion that this region is more poor than the other. Okay, now absolute poverty. Simple to understand. It refers to the total number of people living below poverty line. That's it. कितने लोग poverty line के below रहते हैं? That is absolute poverty. In defining poverty line, a standard is fixed in terms of minimum level of consumption. Okay, अब minimum level of consumption अगर satisfy हो जाता है then a person is living above poverty line. अगर नहीं होता है a person is living below poverty line. Absolute poverty refers to a situation when a person is unable to meet his basic consumption level. अगर वो अपना basic consumption level fulfill नहीं कर पाता है then he is living below poverty line. अगर consume हो जाता है he is living above poverty line. Poverty line refers to that line which expresses per capita average monthly expenditure incurred by a person. अब यहाँ पे per capita average monthly expenditure per person monthly expenditure का डेटा है हमारे पास. Rural and urban area का different data we have here. See the data. In India, see, in India, a person who spends 816 rupees in rural areas and 1000 rupees in urban areas. See, ये डेटा कब का है? 2012, 11-12 को बेस में रखते हुए. इतना अगर कंजप्शन कर पाता है पर्सन, per month 816 rupees in rural and 1000 rupees in urban area, are treated as those below the poverty line. अगर उतना से कम होता है तो in India, a person who spends 816 on consumption in rural areas and 1000 rupees in urban area per month at 2011-12 price are treated as those below the poverty line. In India, nearly 20% of the country's population is absolute poor, means who are living below the poverty line. Okay, so this was the topic about the measures of poverty, relative poverty and absolute poverty.